हेलो डियर फ्रेंड्स बिजनेस हेल्पलाइन को आपण मानक बहुत बहुत स्वागत। आज आम देखा तरुण गोयल जनरल साइंस पार्ट नंबर 66 फिजिक्स बा भौतिक विज्ञान बहिर संपूर्ण सारांश परीक्षा अभिकल प्रश्न पड़ुचे से आम डिस्कसन करवा। आज आम देखा हीट उपरे। हीट इज ए फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी दैट फ्लो फ्रॉम ए हॉटर ऑब्जेक्ट टू ए कूलर one. The unit of heat is the joule and it is also measured in calories. Temperature is a measure of the hotness of or coolness of a body. Thermometer is an instrument used to measure temperature. Transfer of heat can happen by three methods: conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction is the transfer of heat through a solid without any movement of the material, example metal spoon in the hot water. Convection is the transfer of heat through liquid and gases due to the movement of the particles, example boiling water. Radiation is the transfer of heat through electromagnetic waves, example heat from the sun. Expansion of materials. Most substances expand when heated and contract when cooled. A thermal expansion is the increase in the size of the metal due to the heat. Next, conductor is a material that allow heat to pass through it easily. Example, metal like copper. Insulator is a material that doesn't allow heat to pass through it easily. Example, wood or plastic. Boiling point, the temperature at which liquid turns into vapor. Example, 100 degree Celsius for water at 1 atmosphere pressure. Freezing point, the temperature at which a liquid becomes a solid, 0 degree Celsius for water. Melting point, the temperature at which a solid turns into a liquid. Thermal equilibrium, when two objects at different temperature are placed in contact, heat flows from hotter object to the cooler one until both reach the same temperature. Latent heat of fusion, the amount of heat required to change 1 kg of substance from solid to liquid at its melting point. Latent heat of vaporization, the heat required to convert 1 kg of liquid into vapor at its boiling point. Specific heat capacity, the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 kg of substance by 1 degree Celsius. Formula for heat, Q is equal to mc del T, where Q is the absorbed of the released joules, m is equal to mass mass in kgs, C is specific heat capacity, joule per kg degree Celsius, then del T is equal to change temperature, that is in degree Celsius. ଆପଣ ଯଦି କଣ୍ଟେଣ୍ଟ ଭଲ ଅଛି ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ଲାଇକ୍ ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ। ପିସି ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ 0 to hero ଇବୁକ୍ ଦରକାର କିମ୍ବା 1200 ସ୍ମାର୍ଟ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ୍ ଦରକାର ଆପଣ ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ ପଢ଼ିପାରିବେ, କ୍ୟୁଆର୍ କୋଡ୍ ସ୍କାନ୍ କରି ନେଇପାରିବେ। ସେମିତି ଓଏସ୍ଏସ୍ସି ଓ SSS ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଇବୁକ୍ ଦରକାର ଆପଣ ଡିଟେଲ୍ସ ପଢ଼ିପାରିବେ, କ୍ୟୁଆର୍ କୋଡ୍ ସ୍କାନ୍ କରିକି ନେଇପାରିବେ। ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ଯଦି କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଉଛି ଏଇ ଯେଉଁ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ତା ତଳେ ଗୋଟେ କମେଣ୍ଟ ସେକ୍ସନ୍ ଅଛି, ସେଠି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଲିଙ୍କ୍ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ଼ କରିବି, ସେ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଲିଙ୍କ୍ ଆପଣ ମେଟେରିଆଲ୍ ଡାଉନଲୋଡ଼ କରିପାରିବେ। still କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ଅଛି 99371932 ମୋତେ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ୍ କରିପାରିବେ। Temperature and heat are related but different concept. Temperature measures the average kinetic energy of plastic particles, where heat is the total energy. Thermal conduction is most effective in solid than in liquid and gases. Vacuum does not conduct heat, making it an excellent insulator. Expansion of gases expand more than liquid and solid when heated. Specific heat varies from substances to substances. Water is a high specific heat, meaning it requires a lot of energy to change its temperature. Water's high specific heat helps moderate Earth's climate. Heat engine, a machine that converts heat energy into mechanical energy, such as in a car energy. Efficient heat transfer occur in conductors. Then greenhouse effect, certain gases trap heat from sun, warming the Earth's surface. Methods of heat transfer are essential in daily life: cooking, conduction, convection, weather system, convection, and radiation. Okay, next. Kinetic theory of matter explains the behavior of solid, liquid, and gases based on the motion of the particles. Internal energy: the total energy of the particle is in a substance, which include both kinetic and potential energy. First law in thermodynamics: energy can be created or destroyed. Only conversion from one form to another, are done by a system during expansion and or compression, is related to heat exchange. Adiabatic process: a process in which no heat exchanged with the surrounding. Isothermal process: a process that occur at the constant temperature. Specific latent heat: the heat required to change the state of 1 kg of a substance without changing its temperature. Joule's law of heating: H is equal to I square R T H. Okay, I square R T H is equal to I 2 R T, where 3 is current, triple R is resistance, and T is the time. Okay, okay, where I is equal to current, R is equal to resistance, and T is equal to time. Okay, then heat capacity कोण ता फॉर्मूला लिखा है C is equal to Q by del T, where C is the heat capacity, Q is the heat added or removed, and del T is the change in the temperature. For specific heat capacity, the formula is C is equal to Q by M del T, where M is the mass of the object. Okay, then as like heat conduction in fluid occur when particles move from warmer region to cooler region. Next, thermodynamic process: isothermal, adiabatic, and isobaric process are important in understanding heat engines. Heat transfer rate depends on the material properties, temperature difference, surface area, and medium's ability to conduct heat. Carnot engine: a theoretical heat engine that operates on a reversible cycle, and it is the most efficient engine possible. Specific heat of water is 4.18 joule degree Celsius and is often used to calibrate other materials. Latent heat plays a critical role in weather systems such as formation of cloud and participation. Then calorimetry, the measurement of heat transfer of a chemical or physical process. Convention in Earth atmosphere leads to weather pattern and ocean current. Radiation doesn't require a medium and can transfer heat through the vacuum of space. Example: sunlight. SI unit of heat of joule with a 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joule. Heat engines and refrigerator both work on principle of heat transfer, but they operate in opposite direction. A heat engine extracts heat and does work, while a refrigerator does work to transfer heat from a cooler to warmer place. Okay, कंटेंट जब भल लागे निश्चय लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करूँ ओपीसीएस जदि आपको 0 to 0 दरकार कि स्मार्ट प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन दरकार डिटेल्स पढ़ी क्यूआर कोड स्कान कर नहीं पारे ओएसएससी और ट्रिपल एसएस जब आपको किसी मेटेरियल दरकार अच्छे आपने डिटेल्स पढ़ी क्यूआर कोड स्कान कर नहीं पारे से किसी असुविधा अच्छे आपने कमेंट सेक्शन दे गोटे मुझे लिंक दे देसी क्लिक करके पाइपर से किसी असुविधा अच्छे 9931 9324 नंबर मत व्हाट्सएप कर पारे. Thank you so much.